Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mr. Joshua with another toy review. So, last night, I finally got my new Cyclops figure. It came in the mail, along with my Wolverine and a couple other things that I've, ordered within the past couple of weeks. So, this guy is the 2003 Toy Biz Cyclops action figure, and apparently it has 36 points of articulation. So, that's pretty cool. And the reason I bought this guy was because I'm going to be turning this figure into a second zombie Cyclops. My first one I did a couple weeks ago. First time they've ever done, a zombie figure, and well, actually a second time, and it came out really cool. Really enjoyed the way my zombie Cyclops came out, and I figured I would make another one. So with this figure, let's get down to the review. So this guy is from 2003, I believe, 2003 at Toy Biz. And 2003, that was pretty long time ago. I think I was in either 7th or 8th grade when this guy came out. So that's pretty cool. And I don't remember seeing this particular figure in stores. Maybe because back in the day, all of the collectors that we had, probably bought all these, figures before I even had a chance to see them. But just looking at this figure, I really like the way that they sculpted the figure. It's nice, and it's the appropriate height. It's definitely the height that I was looking for in action figures. I was kind of scared about buying this figure, but luckily, it came out to be about maybe 6.5 inches, give or take. It's a pretty decent looking figure. So we're going to take a look at the ab area. And he looks pretty tall and slender, He kind of, just his body, he kind of looks like a tall, like a really tall, scrawny buff. Kind of like a buff nerd. Fucking, look to him. Which is, it's pretty cool, I guess. But whoever did the skull back in the day, they did a really good job. I really like the way that the figure came out. He is a little, scrawny for my taste, but he's decent. And one of the other reasons why I bought this figure is because this is one of my favorite suits that Cyclops wears. My favorite is, of course, this guy right here. And ironically, they're both around maybe around the same height. Maybe this guy's a little bit taller, but I can still, pose them together, which is pretty cool. But yeah, this is one of the suits that I grew up with when I was a kid. I used to watch the X-Men TV show. And this is the suit that, Scott Summers, aka Cyclops, was always wearing. But let's get down to the articulation. So of course he's got the little, ab crunch. It's a little loose, but that's expected from a toy that's almost, fucking 20 years old. 18, I think, 17 or 18. He twists at the waist area. That's pretty cool. Arms all the way around, 360. These can actually go back and forth. It's got some really good, joints. It's nice. I like that. Even his fucking wrist, rotates. Hand goes in and out. Legs, you can actually do splits. Especially, for when especially for when Wolverine comes in and tries to have sex with him, he can do splits for him and let him have at it. His legs go out that far up. They don't really go backwards that much, which it's totally fine. Legs, that's great. They can also twist right here, down here at the lower leg. Upper, it also twists back and forth. The feet go back and forth. And one of my personal favorites has the little, foot joint, which is really awesome. I really like that, and that's pretty cool. And with his little hand right here, he has little, laser beam shooter fingers, so you can press his button on his little visor and shoot people. And then another thing that I haven't really seen in action figures before is this little extra joint right in here. That's pretty cool. It actually comes out and pushes the arm up a little bit. That's awesome. I like that. I like that a lot. Then the only complaint I have for this figure is the ball joint for the head. Well, technically it's not even a ball joint, it's a fucking, what would you call it? It's not even a joint, it's like actually it is a joint, it's called a swivel joint. And unfortunately he can only shake his head back and forth. He can't, go up and down. So that's, it's pretty shitty. It's a no-go, motherfucker. No-go. But he's very, very fucking posable. I can pretty much do whatever I want with the figure. Put him in different stances and do whatever. Not having an actual ball joint for the head, it's really pissing me off. But, luckily for me, I can embed a ball joint. It's going to take a little while for me because unfortunately I'm going to have to take the head off. I got to be very careful at it because, it's a swivel joint on the inside. So I'm assuming the swivel part is attached to the head up in here. And it goes right into the chest. And on top of that, it's hard plastic too for the head and the chest. So if I nig it just right, I can potentially, crack the plastic and I'll really be in trouble. And I'm assuming the head is hollow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill that up with either, hot glue or possibly just, some resin, just so I can, have a material inside the head to make my ball joint hole, which is very simple. It's time consuming, but it's simple. And I also have joints that I can use too. I think they're called Rovotech or some shit. I don't really kind of forgot what the name was, but essentially what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take something like this. I'm going to cut one part of it off, so it's just a regular ball joint. I'm going to super glue it right in there where the neck is. Fill out the ball joint. Pop it in, and pow, there we go. Very simple. Realistically, it's probably going to take me about maybe an hour to do it. And the reason why it's going to take me about an hour is because I want to be careful when I get into this head sculpt, As you can see right here, when I pull it back just a little bit, you already see it kind of like, popping open. And I'm assuming that I'm going to have to take the head all the way apart from the seam right here. I'm going to have to take maybe a flathead screwdriver or something and get in there and kind of split it open a little bit. Just enough for me to take it off of the swivel joint. And then I got to take the swivel joint out and, fill the neck joint in because I'm pretty sure it's going to leave me a hollow gap. So I got to super glue that or something and, take it from there. But, regardless of the toys, piece of shit, swivel joint, head action, it's actually a really good figure. I bought the figure for about $13.50 off eBay, free shipping and handling. And I'm really happy about it. It's a great looking figure. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm definitely going to give this figure an 8 out of 10. And the reason why is because the swivel joint, there's no ball joint in there, so that kind of fucks things. And the fact that he's so fucking, scrawny, which is kind of weird because if you check out his back right here, his back actually goes in, goes inwards, like he's missing a bunch of muscle, which is weird. He looks really, really flat and inverted. Yeah, again, scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving him an 8. Because he's just, you know, he's kind of scrawny looking. You know, he's scrawny and the swivel joint. And if you compare the scrawny Cyclops to a more full-bodied Cyclops, you can tell just the difference. You know, in my opinion, I really wish that they would have, you know, made this guy more bulky and more, you know, full like this guy. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. This mold was probably made in 2016. And this one was, you know, probably 2002 or so by some, you know, crazy Japanese guy that we don't know. But, yeah, 8 out of 10. He's a great figure to have, and I'm really excited about, you know, modifying this figure and seeing where it takes me. Hopefully I'll be able to get a second amazing zombie figure out of this second Cyclops that I have. And that should be it for this video. If you guys like my videos, please like and subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.